Hello friends, I am Dr. Samadhan Mane from Karmir Baharo Patil Mahavidyalaya, Pandharpur. Today we are going to discuss one of the most significant topics in English grammar, that is subject-verb agreement or subject-verb concord. So let us begin with what does it mean. It is a kind of agreement between subject and verb, and the agreement is that person and number of subject should match the number of verb. Subject can be first person, second person and third person, and when it comes to number of the subject, subject can be singular as well as plural. So let us see it in detail in the following table. So the person of the subject and number of the subject as well as number of the verb has been given in this particular table. So if the subject is first person singular, the verb that is used will be plural with exception of to be verbs. If the subject is first person plural, that is we, verb also will be plural. If the subject is second person singular, you, as well as second person plural you, the verbs that are used will be plural verbs or plural forms of verbs. If the subject is third person singular, that is he, she or it, singular form of the verb is always used. And if the subject is third person plural, that is they, plural form of verb is always used. So verb also has two forms, singular form and plural form. So main verb, for example play, has two forms. Play itself is in its original form, and when we add s to play, it becomes plays, that is singular form. Write in its original form is plural, and when we add s, it becomes singular, that is writes. Same is the case with all the main verbs in English. It is exactly opposite to nouns in English, because when we want to convert singular nouns into plural nouns, we add s or es to the nouns and they become plural. But with respect to verbs, verbs are basically in plural form, and in order to convert verbs into singular forms, we need to add s or es to the verbs. Auxiliary verbs also have singular and plural forms. Let us begin with forms of to be. So to be has 5 forms. Out of these 5 forms, 3 forms are singular. Am and is are singular forms that are used in present tense, and was is used in past tense. In plural, are is used in present tense and were is used in past tense. Do also has 2 forms, do and does. Does is used in singular form and do is used in plural form. To have also has 2 forms. Has is singular form of to have, and have itself is a plural form. So let us go through some of the examples of subject verb agreement while using to be as main verb in present tense. So if the subject is first person singular subject, that is I, verb that is used or the form of to be that is used is am. For example, I am a teacher. And when the subject is first person plural, that is we, form of to be that is used is are. For example, we are teachers. When the subject is second person singular as well as second person plural, that is you, form of to be that is used is are. For example, you are a student with second person singular, and second person plural you are students. When the subject is third person singular, that is he, she or it, form of to be that is used will be is. For example, he is a student or she is a student, it is a grammar lesson. And when the subject is third person plural subject, that is they, then form of to be that is used is are. For example, they are students. There are some forms of to be that are used in past tense. So let us see the agreement of to be in past tense. So first person singular subject I takes form of to be was in past tense. For example, I was a teacher. If the subject is first person plural, that is we, form of to be that is used in past tense is were. For example, we were teachers. If the subject is second person singular as well as second person plural, that is you, form of to be in past that is used is were. For example, you were a student singular and you were students plural. If the subject is third person singular, that is he, she or it, in past tense, form of to be that is used is was. For example, he was a student, she was a student, it was a grammar lesson. And if the subject is third person plural subject, that is they, the form of verb that is used is were. For example, they were students. Let us see the agreement of to do with subject. If the subject is first person singular, that is I, the form of do that is used is do itself. For example, I do yoga every day. If the subject is first person plural, that is we, the form of do that is used is do itself. For example, we do yoga every day. Second person singular subject you takes do as a verb, and second person plural subject you also takes do form of the verb do. For example, you do your homework regularly, and second person plural you takes the same form of do, you do your homework regularly. However, if the subject is third person singular, that is he, she or it, the form of to do that is used is does. For example, he does yoga every day or she does yoga every day. It does not do yoga. Asterisk shows that this sentence is semantically invalid. Third person plural subject they also takes the same form of do, that is without making any change. For example, they do yoga every day. Let us see the subject verb agreement when we use to have, forms of to have as main verbs. If the subject is first person singular, that is I, the form of to have that is used is have. For example, I have a nice smartphone. If the subject is first person plural subject, that is we, the form of to have is have. For example, we have nice smartphones. When the subject is third person singular as well as second person singular as well as second person plural, the subject that is used is you and form of verb is have. For example, you have a nice smartphone as singular, and as plural you have nice smartphones. When the subject is third person singular, he, she or it, the form of to have that is used is has. For example, he has a nice smartphone, she has a nice smartphone, it has a high resolution camera. And when the subject is third person plural, that is they, form of to have that is used is have. For example, they have laptops. There are certain rules of subject-verb agreement. So let us go through these rules one by one. The first rule is when subject has two singular or plural nouns or pronouns referring to two different persons connected by and, the plural form of verb is normally used. For example, the student and his father are in the queue for admission. So here in this example, the student and his father are the two singular nouns that have been connected by using the conjunction and. So these two nouns refer to two different persons. So plural form of the verb are is used in this example. But when two nouns joined by the conjunction and refer to the same person, singular form of the verb is used. For example, the captain and mentor of the team has arrived. So in this example, the captain and mentor are the two nouns which refer to one and the same person. So singular form of the verb is used. The second rule is when two nouns joined by and are treated as single thing, singular form of verb is used. For example, dal and roti is my favorite meal. So in this example, dal and roti are the two different nouns that are connected with and. However, both these nouns refer to one thing, and that is meal. Therefore, the verb that is used is singular. One more example, jeans and t-shirt is an informal dress. So in this example, jeans and t-shirt are two different nouns, but when they are connected to each other, they make a dress. They refer to one thing, that is dress. Therefore, the verb that is used is singular. Third rule is when we refer to an amount or quantity of something like distance, money, etc., singular form of verb is used. For example, 2 kilometers is a long distance. So, though 2 kilometers seems to be a plural verb, we are talking about distance, so singular form of verb is used. 10 lakh rupees is a fair price for this house. So here we are talking about an amount, and therefore singular form of verb is used. Fourth rule is when subject consists of two singular nouns joined by either or and neither nor, singular form of the verb is used. For example, either the principal or vice principal has given the instruction. So here two nouns, the principal and vice principal, are connected to each other using either or. Therefore, the verb that is used is in present form as well as singular form. In the second example, neither John nor Mary is responsible for the failure. So here also the case is like the first example. John and Mary are connected using the conjunction neither nor. Therefore, singular form of the verb is used. But if such nouns are plural, form of the verb also should be plural. So let us see example. Either the students or their parents are responsible for attendance of online classes. So here the students and their parents are the two different nouns which are in plural forms connected by either or. Therefore, the verb that is used also is plural. Neither pens nor pencils are available in the shop. So here also pens and pencils are two plural nouns connected by neither nor. Therefore, plural form of the verb are is used. Next rule is that pronouns such as everyone, everybody, no one, nobody, someone, somebody, etc. are used as subject they take singular form of verb. For example, everyone needs to write down the rules. So needs is in its singular form. Nobody likes to read the textbooks. So likes is in singular form. Someone is there inside the room. So is in singular form. Rule number 6 is that some nouns ending with s are considered as plural and take plural forms of verb. Such words do not have singular forms. For example, her clothes are so fashionable. So clothes is always used in plural and it takes plural verb. His trousers are made up of fine cotton. So trousers is the noun and are plural form of the verb is used. Same is the case with his glasses are imported from America. So glasses is a noun ending with s. Therefore, the form of verb that is used is plural. Next rule is the uncountable nouns such as furniture, luggage, equipment, baggage, etc. are treated as singular and take singular form of verb. For example, furniture is imported from Italy. So furniture, though it includes a number of things, it is treated as singular and takes singular verb is. The equipment is very useful. So here also with equipment we have used singular form of verb. Your luggage is too heavy. So is singular form of to be has been used. So these are some of the rules of subject verb agreement. Thank you.